Hey guys, welcome back to Maxcast for Unification. Today I have another 1 vs 1 shoot, this time on Quest's Triumphs. On the left side, playing the Black Templars, we have Balteroshuan. On the right side, playing Emperor's Children, we have Ven. It's been a while since I've seen Emperor's Children, let's see. Warp Turbine, Possessed Conduit, 2, Pleasure Cultist. This is not an optimized opener by any stretch of the imagination. Let's see, it should be with some Noise Marines, otherwise this doesn't make sense. And yeah, as I said last week, Balteroshuan is taking a deep check into the Black Templar. That's why here we see more of them. They're very wide fitting to the map, I guess. I'm going for Plasma Pistol Opener, one of my favorites. You can then get Plasma Pistols on these squads, and then you can now get either third squad of Crusaders, and you cannot get more, and then you can later on also add the Castellan, which also gets Plasma Pistols, of course. Plasma Pistols are relatively expensive, you can see it here. 40 and 10, but are very strong indeed. You can get up to 2 in the beginning with the upgrade, I think. Yeah, then you can research another, like the sword upgrade, which increases the special weapon count of your squad by 1. Okay, so he even goes for the super aggressive version of it without getting 1 point yet. I think you need 90 for the Black Templars. Yes. And some shenanigans over here. And yeah, we see some Noise Marines. Otherwise, this opener wouldn't make sense to me. Getting 1 Warp Turbine is always good for Emperor's Children, as they tend to get very low power income otherwise. And going aggressive, only keeping 1. Okay, he got this, but only getting 1. Okay, this one is capping as well. I was a bit puzzled. Yeah, getting aggressive with 1 squad. Not sure if this is gonna help a lot. You see already the combi plasma over here. Doing a lot of damage with this sidearm. So he has a bolter with a plasma at the bottom, so he has both basically. So very strong sidearm. And these also now start to get some plasma pistols, so these guys need to run away. The commander is as well, so we have a very strong push here. But mind you, these are very expensive models. He sticks to 2 for now. As I said, you can get the sword upgrade, which increases the special weapon count. Now it comes to Castellan, going into heavy cover. Not sure if you want to go into melee with when you have the plasma pistol. I think you can fight this in range. But the Castellan is a strong commander. The trucks could be popped by the Lord Exultant any second, so this is not a wise idea. He is also slowing the squad, as you can see, so this is a bad engagement, very bad engagement indeed. The slow still kicks in, slow now stops, and he escapes with the very injured squad over here. This other squad is here capping the Cold is trying to attack this listening post, but they are not succeed. He will cap this point now, and yeah, he really needs to keep this point, not getting a decap, because this is a relic. In comes 1 squad, goes into melee, the other squad's keeping him fighting here. The Lord Exultant goes into melee, the Tech Marine Artificer for now is just building up. We see a Pursuit of Perfection from the Emperor's Children, so we we'll probably see a tier 2 at some point. And these Crusaders staying in melee to keep these Noise Marines from firing. Cold is coming in the backstab but dying in the... Okay, now they survive, but for how long? This building will go up. Oh, barely not. We need to rebuild. Now they focus on this. Fun fact, you need to go into melee. The Noise Marines do more damage to buildings in melee than they do with ranged attacks. And Lord Exultant is getting rebuilt. Another Crusader squad, so 1 Crusader squad did die. Yes, the one getting replaced. And then he can think maybe of tier 2. This one getting killed, this one getting decapped as well, so the economy wise have 92 and 14 and 68 and 10. So a distinct economy disadvantage because of the very expensive opener and the lack of builders, because they get killed. But a lot of dead models if they flank this, but they do not have plasma pistols. So yeah, this point did not get wasn't decapped, is what I'm trying to say. So he can kinda get back into this game, I think, especially if he now starts to be aggressive. And decapping this point, which has not been built up, which is a mistake. A bit of a sloppy execution from Mr. Van over here, I would say. Out of plasma pistols. Now there are 3 per squad. Yeah, so he did get the upgrade. The sword upgrade. And you can also get the targeters, because I think this also increases the damage of these plasma pistols. And you can see here, okay, he focuses down the builders and now needs to retreat. Very nice, he learned his lesson from the bit earlier. Could get the plasma pistols here as well. Not sure about his economy. Okay, he is kind of lining up to tier 2. And I think you can you go tier 2 without a barracks? I'm not really completely familiar with the... Okay, you can. You should get a barracks anyway, because you really want to add to these squads later on some neophytes. And it also increases the squad size to those. These plasma pistols are not... They are, but they are also very expensive. Seriously? But they are very expensive and they have been nerfed previously. I think they are in a good spot. It's a hard commitment. And you have seen that he was getting pushed back very well. Marines in heavy cover. I can't see it. So yes, lol. You can just kill me in melee. Yeah, that's what I was saying. So far. I really like how Roshan is counter arguing. He's also like putting a lot of feedback currently in the Unification Discord, and he the good thing about what he brings up is not that it is this is bad and this is bad and this should be changed, but he also acknowledges what is good. Anyhow, tier 2 is finished, so icon bearers, so more, and plasma pistols, I guess. So the plasma pistol is for those guys also very nice. And yeah, the Lord Exultant should have not died, because you really need them, especially with the plasma pistols. So valid strategy is go for these icon bearers and also for the sorcerer and the Lord Exultant. So have a lot of like the Goon Squad of plasma pistols. Can also get the icon so Nesha, what it's called, the damage aura for the Lord Exultant. Then you have very damage heavy composition, 86 and 26 and 98 and 30. So now the economy advantage is with Balter. The question is, what does he do in tier 2? Is he getting... Okay, he gets the Emperor's Champion. I didn't catch which wow he did go. Also, let's quickly check. He is adding some power. For now, not upgrading a lot of points. You really want to upgrade these points if you build all your power over here. And now we have these 2 squads of Noise Marines with what are called champions and also icon bearers. Icon bearers also have the plasma pistols, so we have a lot of plasma pistols now here. Also these cultists with their fallen missionary and stuff like that. But as I said, I would like me to see a Lord Exultant back, power swords, as I said, the icon of chaos or icon of Slanesh, whatever it's called, and the sorcerer. For the sorcerer you would need the what is it called? Forbidden Palace, or what is it called? Can you please build it so I can remember? Adding the barracks, as I said, is important, because if you get the power sword upgrade, you can then get up to 4 plasma pistols, and now you see the model, the squad count is increased up to 5, so you can get more models and you can get neophytes. Also getting Sword Brethren, wow! Sword Brethren with the Emperor's Champion is quite the impressive combination. For now he is in this squad, and the guy is building up basically, but I think the build up is you smoke. It's a bit better with what was Valter brings over here. Now we have the Sword Brethren. They start with random weaponry. You can see here one has a plasma pistol, the others have bolters. And yeah, I would assume fully reinforce them. I see 2 Noise Marines smoke. Could he really smoke? I'm here. We need more. Yeah, now he's. Yeah, okay. Now this should be. I think also machine cult. And also the chaplain now. Okay, so this is the 3 Kings variant of the Black Templar, and they are really, really mean. Especially the chaplain is amazing. He has an ability that is similar to what the seal does, but makes it even stronger. So they are dying even less and dealing even more damage. For now, the combat drugs kept these Noise Marines alive, but they will die like in quick succession. Keep me melee, yeah, but way now he is. Earlier, you cannot win in melee with Sword Brethren, my friend. You can win against melee against these Crusaders. Yes, they will regenerate a lot of what should I say? A lot of morale, but they're still getting a lot of damage. Yeah, you're too late. It's exactly what he said. If you give the Black Templars some time, they will outmatch you. But if you hit them early when they're weak, just yeah. I mean, how are you supposed to know anything about Manila? Because you play it a lot, okay? Yeah. I like this banter over here. Because it's just true. If you lose, it's not 2 minutes I never died. Just click at the unit. Jesus Christ. You cannot know anything about vanilla even without playing. It's very without knowing a lot of stuff, and now he's complaining because he loses against the Black Templars over here. Okay, so we see some of the how should I say, the stuff that happens in the multiplayer. Okay, so now this one defile over here with the Noise Marine helmet will not do a lot of stuff. The Sword Brethren even going into melee, and a lot of plasma pistols coming back. There is some Demonites. The Demonites could actually use their allure ability to do they have the allure ability early on? Not sure, but now he has the Forbidden Palace, I think it's called. What it's called? Dark Knowledge Palace. And now he could also get the Sorcerer, but it's too late. This game is over. I think it goes on for a minute or two, but yeah, we have had a big backlash in the early game for Valter, where he got forced back by the Noise Marines and everything. Then he kind of fought back and kept his cool over here. Got his back, also then be a bit aggressive over here. And in the end, and this is definitive edition for you, look at all these Marines. The Black Templars in the heavy cover. Jesus Christ. You had the Sword Brethren. Did he go weapons for them? Yes. Also a plasma gun. Nice. And plasma pistols. He could now get one more. I saw him going the power fist. So yeah, give them time in tier 2 and yeah, they will have quite the squad over here. I also like that he did go for all 3 commanders over here. Very, very fitting. Okay. Without further ado, GG's to the players, and thanks for watching guys, and see you in the next video. Bye bye!